Hello, I'm Willowstar, and welcome to Dust Clan. Today I'm going to be doing a different style video that I don't normally do, because usually I just make silly edits, but today I want to do In Defense of Bluestar. I saw an edit on another channel that was like, Bluestar is a bad mother and it's her fault that Mosskit died, so I'm just going to be defending Bluestar, because if you've watched my channel, you know I happen to love Bluestar. In the book, there are many times where Bluestar is told by Goosefeather that if she doesn't get rid of her kits, ThunderClan will die. She ignores them until at one point, Goosefeather says if she doesn't get rid of her kits, then her kits will die. She does it out of love for her kits. She gives them away out of love. The main thing that convinced her, though, was this conversation. Goosefeather turned back to Bluefur. His blue eyes were as empty as the sky. If Thistleclaw becomes deputy, it will be the end of ThunderClan. Bluefur narrowed her eyes. My kits need me, she repeated. They're not just your kits, Goosefeather told her. They have a father who would raise them. These kits will drown in blood with the rest of their clanmates unless you act. You are still the fire that will scorch a different path for ThunderClan. And then, being a responsible mother, she took all the information she knew. She had seen Thistleclaw hurt children. He pushed his apprentice hard. She knew that if he got in control of the clan, he would do bad things. He would attack kitty pets who are defenseless. He would wage war on RiverClan for the shits and giggles. He would do all these things that Bluefur knew were bad. And not only that, he'd drag her kits into it. Once they became warriors, he would force them to fight in these wars and do unjust things, and maybe even plague their minds to believe they're doing the right thing, like he had plagued the rest of the clan's minds. She was scared of this future, so knowing that, she got rid of her kits. She went to someone she trusted, who she knew could handle it. She knew that Oakfur would have a place for her kits in the pack, that Oakfur would take care of them, and that they wouldn't be discriminated against. While it is unfortunate Mosskit died, she didn't have another option, which is why getting rid of her kits felt like the only escape for her kits, for Bluefur. Even still, Bluefur did her best to make sure that the kits were warm. She began to lap their pelts with her tongue, hoping to warm their cold, tired bodies. Stonekit fidgeted. Get off, I want to sleep. Mosskit was too tired to complain, her breathing coming in tiny bellows. Mosskit, the gray and white kit, wasn't fidgeting. Bluefur lapped her pelt again. Mosskit, panic started to grip her. She stared at the little bundle of fur, looking for the rise of her flank as a puff of frost breath. The kit was perfectly still. That shows she was trying to keep them warm when she was licking their fur to keep them warm and digging the billows to protect them from the eagle. She was doing everything she could to make sure that her kits would live a happy life. And then she even felt guilt when when promising the kits that she would always come back for them. It's a tragic thing that the only good option for her was a bad option, but it wasn't necessarily her fault. If she had left them in the clan, they would have died. If she brought them to ThunderClan, Mosskit would have died, but Mistyfoot and Stonefur still got to grow up and have an amazing, happy life surrounded by people who cared about them with full bellies and not in war that was unjustified. That is really all I have on this subject because I didn't feel like researching it much. Um, it is your opinion whether Bluestar was a good mother or not. I personally just love Bluestar as a character, so I will always side with Bluestar. That is my bias. I understand that it's my bias, so leave your argument in the comment, I guess. I don't know. If you think this kind of video is interesting, let me know so I know to keep making them. I'm Bluestar of Dust Clan. Peace out.